Hey, what's up there, Fox fams? Me, Nico Fox. And, I haven't really been playing Derail Valley lately, but I've been doing a little bit of modding for it. But I recently saw a post over on the Derail Valley subreddit, this one right here, basically saying, is it possible to haul a 200 to 250 ton train through the loop-de-loop incline with two shunters, DE6s. Yeah, so, they went on to explain that they were getting stuck and having trouble taking a train here from Food Factory. I don't know why they were going that way, but they decided they wanted to go up and around the loop, for lack of a better term for it, and down the east side to the harbor. So I think that this can be done with one DE2. It's certainly within the DE2's rated limit of 400 tons. So I thought, yeah, that I would hop in the game here and see if it can be done. So why don't we go find a job rather, that is, rated for 200 to 250 tons, and pick up a DE2 and see if we can get it all the way down to the harbor via the east side. Yeah, and while I'm looking for a job here, we can talk about that bummer news that got released today, that said that the next Zero Valley update won't be coming in March. I say bummer news, but I think it's actually probably a good thing, because that gives them more time to work on the game and make it the way that it ought to be. I might have to mix jobs here. Looking like there's nothing that's quite in the right range. Everything's a little bit too high or a little bit too low. But it looks like this would be 239, 240. That would be right in the right range if I take both of those. Let me hold on to those for now, because I think that's going to be what we do. Those were both going to harbor, right? I think so. Yep, okay. And I will say, it's been a long time since I've been in here. Let's make sure, oh yeah, we've got plenty of DE2s down here. Alright, well, let's hop aboard one and get it started up. Oops, there we go. All right. I think I'm gonna turn up my volume a little bit here. I'm finding it hard to hear. All right, that should be better. Hopefully. All right, let's see where these are. Is this... What are we looking for? Freight haul 36 and logistics haul 42. Freight haul, nope, that's a shunting. Freight haul 36. Great Hall 36 is over here. I'm gonna take a guess that the logistics hall is on the other side. Oh, what is that? Is that a modded boxcar? Oh, actually, is that? Oh, that is part of our job. Oh, yep, there's the little icon for it. I didn't see it at first. Well, that'll make things interesting. All right, I think we can do this. And I think we're going to want to be facing the other way to do this job. We'll go ahead and get the DE2 turned around here. It is so hard to see in this cab. There we go. Also looks like that turntable is not aligned. Very good. All right. I'll say, I'm kind of curious what the mode that they have planned for, I don't know, like a hardcore mode or something. I heard the devs talking about on the Discord server, where you won't have the ability to teleport. You'll have to walk around like some real person or something. Who would do that? The teleport is a nice time saver, I will say. I've been not streaming recently because we've been having some issues with our internet. Hopefully, that will all be solved soon. But I'm gonna start streaming again because I miss it. I gotta get back to it. But yeah, I mean it's been rough the way that our internet's been behaving. And I just called up another ISP today and was like, hey, our internet's been terrible. We gotta switch. Because I've been in contact with our current ISP for, I don't know, a while now. And, you know, they've at times said they've found the problem. At other times they've said, there's nothing wrong. We don't see anything wrong. And I definitely don't have an ETA on any sort of update. I'm sorry, any sort of fix. And it's got me really down. So, with any luck, we may have a new ISP soon, but it may take 2 or 3 weeks. Apparently they have some backlog on getting folks set up. And it sounds like it's going to be a slower connection, which I'm not too thrilled about. But if it's a stable connection, I'll take what I can get. Oh. What's wrong with the brakes? Oh. Been a little too long since I played this game, I guess. Getting used to the the Lincoln pin over at Railroads Online. Speaking of which, if you... What? Why? Jeez. Yes. Whoa. Hello. Do I have enough money to clear these fees? Oh, I have a lot of money. Sure, whatever. There we go. I don't remember how to play this game. Oh, cool. Yeah, but as I was saying, if you haven't caught any of those streams, you may want to check them out. Like I said, I remember how to play this game. Yeah, I'll be doing another one, well, tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll have this posted in time for that. So that may not really be helpful. But, what? Oh, fees, right. Yeah, but anyways, that's been a lot of fun, and I definitely encourage you to check it out sometime. We've almost got all the industries linked up. It's kind of a cross between a simulator and a tycoon game. So you actually have to build the track, which is, for me, like, that's more than half of the fun, that's for sure, more than half. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it, then I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us again as I continue to stream that. should be hopefully getting on a Tuesday schedule for that. I know that I've been kind of jumping all over the map, partly from the holidays, partly from my friends' schedules kind of moving around and being in flux. But I think things are settling down, and Tuesday's looking like the best day when the most folks can make it. So, yeah, I mean, things may change as people's schedules change, but at least for now, Tuesdays are the day. It has been far too long since I've been playing this game. And I gotta say, from some of those screenshots that the Derail Valley devs posted of the upcoming simulator update, oh boy, does it look fantastic. I cannot wait. Well, I will wait, but I will anticipate it greatly. Yeah, because that looks really, really stunning. Right, so the tracks are aligned here, and it should be time to go ahead and grab those empty cars. I actually think we may be entirely transporting empties here. Yeah, I think these are just containers. Alright, but it still is all told going to add up to that roughly 240 ton weight, which is right in the range that we're looking for to complete this challenge. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to be fine with just a single locomotive. And I will say the only mod that I am running right now is the custom car loader mod, and the only custom car that I have in here is the one boxcar that we've seen. No, actually I take that back. I've got some passenger cars, but obviously since I'm not running the passenger jobs mod, they are not spawning on their own, so we won't see those most likely. But yeah, so I mean, this is pretty much as vanilla as it gets in terms of, you know, can we actually do this? And so I think that this will be a reasonable assessment. Yeah. That's my take anyway. If you disagree, you know, let me know down in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am. Got some characteristic flat car wiggling, wobbling, warbling? Whatever it is, they're jumping around. We're taking this real slow. We probably don't need to be going this slow. But I thought we'd be going faster, and then we hit those wiggles. Alright, let's not get squashed. Alright, and just to double check, we've got logistic hall 42 all the way down here. Very nice. Okay. Well then, brakes are just about pressurized, so it's time to head off. Let's do it. Alright, we are definitely hearing some struggle happen here. You know, I think that the game audio level may be set a little high. So, as we pull out here, I'm going to go see if I can fix that. And hopefully not fall off the train. And yeah, I think that should help. Sorry about that. I'm redoing a lot of my stream and recording setup in OBS, so yeah, things are a little in flux right now. Alright, well, already we're struggling, but we are making progress, so that's good. Take a look where these jobs need to go. Let's see, we are hauling the empties to D5S. And where are we taking those containers? G5I. Alright, I think this is going to be a case of slow and steady wins the race. But yeah, we'll be headed up on that higher route there eventually. And I don't know if I'll run it all the way down to the harbor, but certainly making it up to that higher elevation will be proof enough, I think, because the rest of it's downhill. So it's just riding the brake. Yep, there is that modded car at the end of the train. Kinda wish I had my VR zoom mod installed right now. That would be nice. Ooh, get some wheel slippage here. No, there's no no souls in the game right now, aside from my own, or the player's own. But you know, it's fun to pretend and blow the horn. Be like, hey, make sure there's nobody there. Train coming out of the tunnel. Watch out. Do I have like a what is it, notch 3.5 or something? What I really need here. Also could potentially just use some sand. Alright, so far so good. We are coming along here. I know that I probably, well, I definitely don't need to be sure to throw the trailing switches, but I'm so used to now in Railroads Online having that be quite catastrophic if that gets forgotten. See, what kind of grades do we have coming up? 2.2%. All right. Gotta blow the horn for nobody. Can't forget about that. I mean, if you're watching along, you know, and you haven't skipped ahead to the end or something and spoiled the outcome for yourself, you can post a comment in the in the down below. You can post a comment down below and say what you think will happen here. If you think that I'll be able to make it up the hill or not. And it looks like I am already heating up quite a lot here. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. We are getting to some flatter ground here, so I'm hoping I can cut throttle a little bit and let it cool off. That would be nice. We are also slowing down quite a lot. I'm not sure that the end of the train has, yep, and now we're getting some wheel slip. I cannot see what I'm doing in this cab. Okay, well, we're slipping even with sand. All right, what's going on here? This should be, oh, maybe it's because this is not quite yet the 0.9% grade. And this is maybe still part of the 2.2%. Does look actually kind of steep here. And perhaps it levels off up here. Oh yeah, we've almost 3% here. In fact, is the train? Yeah, the train is slowly slipping down this hill. Well, let's go ahead and let it, because Yeah, I think we're gonna have to try that again. A little bit more of a running start. I think that'll be the way to do this. I really wish I had a light in here. That's a very misleading sign, let me tell you. Right, I'm thinking maybe when we get to the other side of this, yeah, the other side of this Y here, we can start back up the hill again, hopefully make it this time. We will need to stop though. It's kind of an important part. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of go. We can wait for the brakes to release, hopefully without sliding backwards at all. I think we are on a little bit of a hill, and we are starting to slide backwards. We may need some sand to get underway here. Not sure about that. Let's use it. You've got it. Alright, I am watching the temps climb. Woo. Yeah, I think we're gonna need all the run up that we can get. Alright, make it up this hill. Come on. Yep, I hear you. Need some more sand here. Gotta get off this rise. Alright, we are doing okay. Temps are a little high. Actually, we're speeding up. We have a slight incline here. Will hopefully help us. Right, we're not going that way. Alright, I think we can keep our temps under control. We stay at notch 3 or lower. Also, whoa! Hello, tree. Like... Now the question is if we're going to be able to keep our pace, keep moving, if we stay at notch 3 or lower. I think the answer to that may be no. It's hard to say. We are halfway through the loop. That's a plus. Yeah, you know. Yeah, this is a pretty significant train. At least for one DE2 to pull. I mean, I will definitely give the Redditor some credit. This is not an easy task, that's for sure. I, like I said, still think it's doable. I think we'll make it. And I think we're past the worst. I may eat my words, but I think we're past the worst. What do we got coming up? 1.2. Sometimes I wish I could field the indicators of my hand, because it's hard to tell sometimes when they're in direct sunlight whether they're on or not. Alright, we're getting some high temps here. Not great. hold out a little longer though. Running in the yellow is probably fine. Running in the red, that's what we don't want to do. What's this grade looking like? 2%. Oh, just never ends. We get some cooling here. We might see our temps decline if we go back to notch 3. But it's really not looking like that's happening yet. Oh, there's a slight glimmer of hope. Oh no, we've hit the red, I think. Alright, I suspect notch 2 will let us lose some temperature here. And I'm remembering the days of coming down this hill when I was just getting started with Derail Valley and being like, oh no, are my train cars still on? 'Cause that was pre-overhauled, so train cars would fall off the tracks left and right in those days. Like, you'd look at them wrong and they'd fall off the tracks. So, I mean, needless to say, compare that early stage to what Overhaul brought. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the devs have in store for us in the simulator update. Alright, we're crawling, but we are moving in the right direction. And that's all that matters, ultimately. I guess, you know, it could be a good test to run all the way down to the harbor, just because, you know, we want to make sure we can get there without running out of fuel and stuff, because I think otherwise this won't be a success. Also, just getting some of my hair out of my VR headset there. Definitely going to be no time bonus involved here. Can I walk faster than this train? Okay, I can't walk faster than it. I bet I can run faster than it then. Oh. Run faster? Yeah, just a little bit. Well, our temps are high, our speed is low, but we're still making progress. I think I'm gonna have to trade some temperature for speed here. It does appear that we're slowing down, so let's not do that. I guess also it's Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day. Hope that you've been able to enjoy it with the people you love, whether you are in an official relationship or otherwise. I was actually just before this in VR chat, hanging out with my boyfriend and his boyfriend. Hung out with me for Valentine's Day yesterday. We went over to the Museum of Modern Art and had a good time looking at all the exhibits and stuff, and exhibits, artwork. I call it exhibits because some of them were like not interactive per se, but like, you know, there was this one where you actually walked into like a sphere of speakers that was playing all of Johann Sebastian Bach's works simultaneously. That was not something that I expected to find there, but I was not disappointed, I'll say. It was definitely a unique experience and a unique way to experience the other artwork, the musical artwork. And it was pretty crazy too, seeing all the cabling behind it running from some basically like server rack that was running the whole ordeal. And I will say, whoever ran the cables did a nice job of it. It was no rat's nest, but well, I should say it was no, like server room perfection, but it was also no rat's nest. Very nice and tidy and almost artful, you might say. Yeah, so Flick's over at his other boyfriend's place tonight, and that is leaving me time to do this. But I was hanging out with them on VR chat before hopping on here. Oop, that wheel slip. Let's use some sand. Try to get up this last bit of hill. I think we are almost to the top. Oh, but we've still got just that much further to go. And yeah, we're pushing the limits of this locomotive, that is for sure. I'm hoping that once we get up here, it'll be pretty much smooth sailing down the rest of the way. Yeah, finally a sign for even ground. Oh, sweet relief. And we've been pretty much straddling the line between the yellow and red, yeah. As it rings, tell me that we are once again crossed over into the red zone. And yeah, we should probably throttle back. And make sure we don't overheat the engine. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the summit of this route. Ooh, guess I'm a bit tired here. And so far I'd call this a success. I mean, if you want to just turn off the video right now, go home knowing that we did it. You don't need to watch anymore. You don't need to make sure that I keep the train on the tracks as we go down this massive hill. Yeah, no. You don't need to make sure that I don't run out of fuel before we get to the harbor. Nah, total success right here. I will say, I don't know why anyone would want to come this way. If they're going from Food Factory to the harbor. The sane route would be past the steel mill. I'm gonna sleep well after this. You know, one of the cool things about this custom car at the end here see if I can not fall off here. Here we go. It's got a little brake compartment. Get on top. This is dangerous. Also dangerous because I'm not in the locomotive. Okay. That's enough of these shenanigans. Well, look at that. Who'd have thought that our temps would be down into a reasonable range now that we're going downhill? Not sure I've ever noticed the castle from this angle. There it is up on the ridge there. We might actually need to put some power to the rails here, because seems like the flattening of the ground here caught me off guard. We're going downhill at a pretty good clip before that. All the brakes are off. Just a matter of actually getting some speed here. Yes, there's the castle. Don't know why I've never noticed it from over here. Guess I've just never been looking up. And we still got all the train back there, so that's good. Definitely not setting any land speed records with this train. Been honestly sitting a lot lately, so I feel like standing to play VR games is taking a bit of a bigger toll on me than it typically would. Good though, it's good to be not doing yet another sitting activity. I will also say that I haven't quite got my VR setup together for streaming yet, but would like, when I do, which I will, to play the Outer Wilds DLC. Outer Wilds is a game that my friend Crixu, who you may know from some of the Railroads Online streams, introduced me to over the pandemic, and I really enjoyed in a number of ways, and I enjoyed sharing that experience with him because I streamed over Discord with him, and you know, he got to watch me solve all the puzzles and stuff, and so I was waiting to play the DLC until it was compatible with VR, and I've heard that it is. I haven't double checked it myself, but at least it sounds like that is ready. So it may be time to do that soon, and I was thinking of having him come on the stream on a Discord, you know, voice chat, and kind of share the experience live. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. And I will say, you know, that's going to be the kind of stream where if you haven't played Outer Wilds and you want to, you're not going to want to watch the stream. You're going to want to save the experience for when you play it, because yeah, it's one of those games. Really great game, but yeah, if you watch somebody else play it before you've played it, it might spoil it a bit. Might spoil it a lot. So probably don't want to do that. But it's your call. See how far along we are. Got a little ways to go. But we are getting pretty close. Maybe we can kick things up a little bit here. Get some more speed going. Kind of would have expected this route to be a little steeper, but I guess it's not. I was watching some of Pace's Railroads Online videos recently, kind of like dev plays RO, you know, series. And when he was coming down one of these steep valleys, he made a mention about how, you know, he set handbrakes on two of the last cars and then was controlling the speed with what's effectively like an independent brake in the locomotive, because there's no air brakes on the train. There's no train brake. And he was talking about how really what's going on, the mechanics behind that are, you know, the brakes on the last two cars are slowing down the train, and then the locomotive brake is kind of really just taking the weight of the locomotive off of the cars behind it. In that case, it was a tender, a steam locomotive. That really got me thinking about how, like, I'd never thought about that. Like, I knew that when you're going down hills, you know, you set some train brake, and then you control your speed with the independent. But I guess I'd never really thought about the mechanics of why that works, I guess. And but yeah, he was, you know, saying because it's the brakes on the locomotive will essentially take the locomotive's weight off of the rest of the train, and then the brakes that are already engaged on the rest of the train can then slow it down. They don't have the locomotive pulling it downhill. And yeah, it was just cool to think about that. Something I hadn't really thought of before. I see some cranes. We're within sight. Is this the way that I wanted to go? No, this is absolutely not the way I wanted to go. You know what though? I think this is a success. Let's call it a success right here. We've got down to the harbor. If I had taken the right turn, it would have been fine. But I've never been over to this side. Let's see what the heck is going on over here. I'm thinking also we might leave these behind. We don't really need. Take them. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't need to take these with us. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave those there. go check out what's down this route. Up this route, I guess. We are climbing here, and it is pretty steep. I imagine that this is probably intended for future plans, so it'll be exciting to see what goes in up here. Like I said, I've never been up this way before, so I'm curious and interested in checking it out. Definitely some challenging track to traverse. "10-kilometer-an-hour rain zone up ahead." Wonder what that's all about. I'm not even sure that I've seen that number in the game before. And it doesn't look very sharp. Maybe that's just because I've been playing Narrow Gauge Simulator, which has very tight curves. What's up with this? Get these trees out of here. Come on. I guess at least it's not like the trunk is basically falling over the tracks like that one was earlier on our way up the loop. Wow, yeah, this is some pretty tight corners up here. I'm not even sure that you could pull any of the train cars through some of this stuff. And it looks like we have just about reached the end of the line here. Did get the symbol, X symbol, indicating that not a lot of track left. Huh. Well, here we are. the end of the track that I've never been down. And that's really all there is. It's just the end of the track. Oh yes, lovely bit of ballast geometry. But cool, yeah. I guess thanks for tuning in to this video, and yeah, hope to catch you on another one sometime, I suppose. Until then, you know, have a good one, and take care.